Hello, hello, I am Darkness, and welcome back to BioShock Infinite, where we have gotten directions from Daisy Fitzroy to go ahead and get weapons for the Vox Populi by going into Finkton and securing the guy who's going to actually make the weapons. I don't trust Fitzroy to honor her deal. Oh shit, I didn't read all of it. But anyway, we're on our way there now. We're going to see if that actually holds up. By the way, thank you guys so much for the well wishes and whatnot.
Who sent you to find this person?
Daisy Fitzroy.
She's either a great hero or the worst of scoundrels, depending on who's doing the telling.
She's good for an airship. I don't care if she's the Queen of Holland.
I every time mean to look up the Queen of Holland to see if, because he says I don't care if she's the Queen of Holland. I feel like all the commentary is so spot on that I'm like, is she like a double-sided, like, is there something wrong with the Queen of Holland? Does she fall into that kind of category? The Path of the Vox Populi. I don't know if I've read this one. Let's see. Path of the Vox Populi. Daisy Fitzroy leads her poisonous posse to ruination. Fiend. Wow, that one was short. Never mind. But I'm feeling better, guys. Thank you so much. Though I will say, I'm always gonna be nervous when there's any break-in videos where I can't be here and uploading, because there's a real fear that is in people who do something like this, where to be afraid that if you're gone for too long, it's not that people mean to up and abandon you, but they get used to seeing you on a daily, every other day, however, whenever you seem to upload bases. And when you start breaking routines that you're trying to set for yourself, you're kind of breaking the pattern that people are starting to set for watching your stuff. So, for example, the last episode of this BioShock is up, and most of them, people have watched a lot more of it by now. And it's probably because I'm delaying them and not putting them out. By the way, if I do 3 videos a day, it's 11, 2, and 5. I try to stick to the ones up at 2 and 5, and BioShock will usually be up at 5 p.m. But that was all Eastern Standard, or Eastern Daylight right now. It's not Standard yet.
The truth is, I don't have a lot of time for all that prophecy nonsense. I tell you, belief is just a commodity. Old Comstock, well, he does produce, but like any tradesman, he's obliged to barter his product for the earthly ores. You see, one does not raise a barn on song alone. No, sir. That's Fink timber, a Fink hammer, and Fink's hand to swing it. He needs me, lest he soil his own.
That is absolutely true. Once you put yourself on some lofty scale, you've either got to be humble enough to sometimes back down from it and show that you're still just another human being, or you've got to be full force with it and submit to the fact that you're held to a standard that puts you so far above most other people that you've got to have other people doing the work for you. So it's always a double-edged sword that you start losing touch no matter what you do from your own endeavors once you try to put yourself up on such a high pedestal like that. So, shield, again, I'm partial to shields.
Just what the doctor ordered.
And if I remember correctly, I might like this volley gun. I did pick up the pistol just because I was out of machine gun ammo, but, and I can't go through this side, so.
To Fink Industries Recruitment. We are not looking for any help. You hear that? No help.
How are we going to get into Finkton?
Illegally. Let's look for another way in.
Yeah, say that really loud near the guards, please.
Got a lock here.
Ooh, she does that. I can't remember what's on the other side.
Fink Industries is not.
Is it the same stuff on each side? Do I need her help on either? Yep, same hairpin lock.
It's locked.
She'll be here. I'm not running back all the way. She runs faster than me. Is what I'm gonna tell myself for being lazy. Whoa!
A service elevator. Should take us down to Finkton.
You.
She was killed in the bargain.
Oh. Well, let's see what we're gonna do here.
What is anarchy? It's not a knife in the back of our prophet.
I'm aiming as best I can right now, but I got fucking George Washington, Mr. Wooden Teeth going at me. Sometimes it's hard. Hi there. Hi there. Who's shooting me from there? Oh, you? In the crotch. Oh, God. He's right here with me. I can't be right next to you when I do this. It'll backfire. As I say that, I'm like, let me do this right next to you. Oh, God, you're still up. And, like, alive and stuff. Oh, so are you. Yep. Wow, these guns suck. I forgot the volley gun doesn't do very well unless it's a clusterfuck or,
I'm looking for more. Ammo, take it.
Whee!
Appreciate it.
Anyway, needs to be clusterfuck usually. I need to pick up the pistol. Nope, machine gun. No, I need to pick up the pistol. There's not enough of them out here for me not to just take them down with the pistol. Where are you? Oh, the rail was blocking me. Hold on, I got enough for all of you. Oh. In the nuts. Big game hunter. I guess he has giant testicles. Or an anaconda. That's why he's trying to stay a little bit back. His anaconda didn't want none. Because I didn't have the buns for him, hun. Actually, I got a black butt. I'm gonna admit that. I know where my black half is. In all the right places. But, it's, Oh, she's... I say in all the right places, she's... Oh. I think she's intrigued, guys. But, speaking of butts, I'm fully aware that, I have eyelashes that women want. My butt shows my black side, because out of nowhere, no matter how fit I've ever been in my life, my butt's like, I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna be back here. In case you need me, I'll just be right here. Did I have a point to saying all this? I did some upgrades off screen for the guns. And, oh yeah, I was gonna act modest for a second with my other black places. So I'm not gonna say them out loud, but wink wink none does. What am I talking about again?
Got a lock here.
Give me a second. All done.
I'm getting so sidetracked. My brain is not... Yeah, I'm not fully recovered, so again, no liability.
Chen Lin, wanted for known connections to the outlaw Daisy Fitzroy.
Looks like our guy's drawn attention.
That's not good, is it?
No.
No. Nope. I prefer how Troy Baker says no, but...
Protect your women and your treasures.
Yeah, I'll do all those things. Protect your women and your treasures. Ammo increase. No, I just need the damage increase other than the gold gun damage increase. That's the next increase I need. Here's another weird thing that you never would think about needing to do unless you're starting to record videos and stuff and having to talk over and think and talk to you guys out there, all you lovelies out there. I would not have to think about the idea that when I'm trying to talk to you guys and, you know, have a little conversation on the side, that noise going into your ear holes and you doing things would actually, like, really hamper your effort. Like, big time hamper your effort. So you gotta, like, turn the game volume down way low. So, by the way, that answers the subtitle question. When I finally turn on subtitles for games, like if I'm doing the first episode without and I finally do the next episode with, oh, there's the machine gun. I'm like, where the hell are they talking about machine gun? I got plenty of ammo for it now, though. I gotta start turning down the game volume really low usually. Unless I'm like gonna get scared in the game. Then it's just like, well, screw it. Oh, there's something in here. Vox? Yes, that's what I thought. Slate!
I hold in my hand the private journal of Comstock's wife. It puts the lie to this miracle child nonsense.
Booker,
She left the child.
it's Slate's locker. He must have worked here. This is my mother's diary. Why would Slate have it? My husband claims the child was created from whole cloth by divine will. I am a believer, but I am not a fool. His bastard shall not be raised under this roof. My mother. She had me locked in that tower.
Elizabeth.
I just want to get out of this city. Please.
I do like the layers that they build to Elizabeth, especially with her anger and the way she waits for things and her facial expressions and all that jazz. Especially since they used a real person to model her character after. So there's not the voice actress. I believe her name is Miranda. But is it really? Or am I thinking of The Last of Us?
Greetings. My name is Jeremiah Fink, and I want to share with you my personal creed. What is the most admirable creature on God's green earth? Why, it's the bee. Have you ever seen a bee on vacation? Have you ever seen a bee take a sick day? Well, my friends, the answer is no.
I have.
I say, be the bee. Be the bee.
Time to answer the phone. I'm gonna finish that sentence after.
Hello?
Mr. DeWitt?
Yes?
Hold for Mr. Fink, please.
What's going on?
DeWitt, Fink here. Listen, my boy, we've had our eye on you, and I can tell you right now that you are our top candidate. Top! Now, my associate, Mr. Flambeau, will help you with anything you need.
What the hell was that?
I have no idea.
He seems oddly pleased to make your acquaintance.
See, I like mannerisms when they're actually done after real people and to his voices and things
Well,
like
the
that.
man's got an ego.
He's got an ego for a reason. Finkton, this is definitely under his rule and not Comstock's. She's got layers, and this is one of the first layers you get to see of like her having revelation that she's not all she was made out to be, and her mom isn't either. And although I will say her mom's point of view is from the knowledge her mom has. Oh, wait a second.
Now, some say to me, Fink, why is it that we get paid in tokens that are only good at the company store? Well, I'll tell you what, I'll be damned if I let any of you poor folk get robbed at some shady establishment. You see, the Fink Company store brings you Fink products at a price designed specifically for the Fink worker.
Yeah, they can't export their money out. They can't work down here and put their money somewhere else. They have to put it back into the system. That's what he pretty much said. But I like the fact that her mom, no one has a true story here except for Comstock. And Comstock is what you don't want to see in an antagonist if you're the protagonist, which is he's very crafty, conniving, and that he knows how much information to give a person before he needs to cut off the communication and start kind of doing his own thing. And so what anyone has is only kind of maybe a portion of the truth. And Lady Comstock is no different, but she gets to see Lady Comstock's portion of the truth and reacts to it. And I really like it because it's not the whole truth by far, and it's not even a truth, but there are truths hidden within her stories. And it's very, I like it.
Welcome to Finkton. You'll find a variety of supplies here that should see you through your visit.
Hand cannon. Yeah, I'll take
What does
anything.
Mr. Fink want with us?
Excuse me, miss, but Mr. Fink's interest is strictly in the gentleman.
But why?
So sorry, young miss, but any questions regarding the gentleman's application should be taken up with Mr. Fink directly.
She's used to being the spotlight.
Good news? Doesn't strike me as good news.
We need a coal porter here, tall, half-ton of coal from Fink Manufacturing
What do you
to
think?
Shantytown.
Head to the
Starting
gunsmith or
bid.
scavenge
20
supplies?
minutes. 15 minutes. 15 minutes now, bid 14. Will you give me 14?
I'm gonna scavenge supplies, but one second.
9.
I bid 9.
Now 9. Will you give me 8? 9 minutes bid. Now 9. 8. 8 minutes bid. Now 8.
7 and a half.
7 and a half.
6 minutes and 15 seconds. 6 minutes and 5. 5 minutes 50. I could do 5 and 50.
5 and 50. I said 5 and 50. Anyone more than 5 and 50? Coal porter goes to the work revolution.
I ain't no fool. I
Yeah, they're bidding for who can do jobs the fastest. Does that seem a little weird considering that it takes up time to do the auction in the first place? If he's got such a ready command, why doesn't he just make people do things and skip that step? Or is the illusion of choice still better than no choice at all? That actually is an important question in this whole game, and in a lot of things you do or in your play in your whole life. Is like a lifelong question. Is the illusion of choice better than no choice at all? This game doesn't exempt you from it either. You get to see what the illusion of choice does for characters here, which I'm not gonna necessarily say that it does any great things for anyone, but
You want to take a look at this?
Child's play.
there is another thing I have to decipher. I forgot. I believe it's in here that I have to do so, or that the answer's in here. Hand cannon is full.
The poster.
Nope,
There's
it's
another
here.
cipher on it.
Cipher, that's what it's called.
So we need to find the code book?
Yeah.
Yes. Looks like everything's been pounded at the Good Time Club. Maybe that's where we'll find it.
Yep. And I will try to remember and rack my brainy brain for exactly where that is, because I don't want to miss any infusions or anything. So I don't look like the noobs when I try to do things. Because looking the stupid is the thing I try to avoid the most, even though it's the thing I do the most on this channel. Oh no, damn it. I didn't mean to. What are you hunting about? I'm trying to do things over here. Me and my hand cannon. Yeah, power in my hands. Why did I immediately think masturbating? I thought power in my hand. I'm not gonna justify any of my. Give me the coins! Damn it! I thought there was one around the corner too. Hi there. I'm gonna be.
Like we can enter now.
Ha! Is that a hand cannon? Sure is. Come on, bring it. Whee! Pow, pow, pow. Pow, pow, pow. No, that's not it. That's not it. That's not all. There's more. Didn't mean to walk right up to him and be like, well, you're gonna die tonight. I mean, I did, but not yet. It's not what I meant to do. Where am I in scavenging this place? There's Chen Lin. There's his stuff. Oh, I can't go in there yet. There is a tear. Where did I hear that? I'm in the part of the game far enough in that I can comfortably say I haven't done it enough times to have it freaking memorized, so... I mean, I've done it enough times, but of course anyone remembers the beginning and end better than they remember the middle of anything, so... Your memories of the beginning and end are what stitch together the middle of anything, so... And that's why middle sections of things you try to make as condensed and as fluid and everything as possible, because if you're going to remember things from the beginning and end best anyway, you're going to want to try to maximize how you tell a story in the middle so that it has plot twists. Like, that's the biggest reason for like things like a plot twist. It's not the very end, but it definitely keeps you thinking about a story in which you would...
I've never heard that song before.
Yeah.
Anyone's heard
Yeah, so anyone that was not paying enough attention to when I said, hey, you should pay attention to the song that I heard in the first episode, that is your more direct clue to what the tears are really showing you. Do I have to go and see Chen Lin, or can I... Oops. Nope, can't do that yet. Can't remember if I can go... Whoa, whoa, what? Where, why? Oh, you? I like how I immediately are just like, who, what, when, where, why, how? Like, I don't really make a bunch of sense cognitively, cohesively, and conspicuously. C words.
One
Cunnilingus.
day, ain't nobody noticed. Then they think I done for Lady Comstock. Well, everybody noticed me. I head to Finkton and I hide. I hide deep. The more they look, deeper I go. Only thing a color child can count on is the fact they invisible.
That is sad. But it is giving you a better idea. I can't go far in here yet, can I? I can't get far in to get the cipher. I can't remember. I don't trust Fitzroy to honor our deal. Rich, poor. I think it said a Welsher's a Welsher. And that is actually another racist slur that fits the time.
Showtime.
Come back! It's showtime!
Yeah, that's right.
Guess we should come back later.
A Welsher's a Welsher. A Welsher, somebody who promises something and doesn't deliver. Unfairly based on Welsh people. Yeah. To Welsh on a bet? I've heard that many times. Didn't put it together for a long time. Crime comes to Shantytown. Finkton worker housing has been plagued by panhandling, vagrancy, destruction of Fink manufacturing property, and worse. Fink blames his head of security. The boss has no patience for failure. Fink. Okay. Remember that. He blames his head of security. Remember that? Remember that. That's cool. This did have a purpose to play if you go and see that voxophone. Yeah, a Welsher is a Welsher. So there's a lot of terms in here that really do fit the time and actually... It's kind of like one of those, they went by the rule of, if you're gonna offend people, make sure you offend everybody. Like, offend everyone equally and no one can say that you're being, like, bigoted, because everyone now hates you. Like, just make sure you spread the hate around completely, like, leave no one to chance. No one to chance. Okay, another voxophone. So, let's take a listen.
I have a pressing need to speak to this so-called false shepherd stirring up so much trouble. We got enough problems without this damn fool shooting up the city and blaming it all on the Vox. Though if he's amiable, yeah, he might be just the fellow we need for our immediate concerns.
The immediate concerns. By the way, that reminds me of, hard to believe a Chinaman, like, yeah. So the Chinese, there's your fuck you. I was watching Game Grumps, Darren and Annie. Wow. Darren and Annie, they were talking, Aaron and Danny were talking about the fact that, like, people do things by compulsion, or of truly they want to do things, and compulsory acts pretty much. Like, that's what they were getting at. Compulsion versus choice. Why are you making the decision? And are you making the decision even if it's leading you to the right place? They're getting into that.
I've read about this. It's Gautama Buddha.
Who?
The founder of Buddhism. Spent 49 days under a Bodhi tree until he achieved enlightenment.
Someone tells me Comstock doesn't cater to idols getting worshipped that ain't him.
And I was thinking about that too, recently. Not about the offending everyone, but for some reason that made me think of like the immediately getting something out of it.
Hello? Mr. Lin? Chen Lin? Is anybody here?
What happened here?
Someone worked this place over. Local constabulary, no doubt.
And there's crying in the background now. That,
There's someone downstairs.
most people will make decisions that benefit them in the short term and not the long term. To their immediate, is pretty much she's saying to their immediate benefit, that sometimes when trying to look for the future and get benefit, the short term will always win out. And is your choice really a free will, or is choice just an illusion still? Blah, blah, blah. It made me think about all that.
Excuse me. Ma'am, I'm sorry to bother you. We're looking for Mr. Lin. Mr. Chen Lin.
She knows.
Mr. Lin, not here. He gone.
Gone?
They take flying squad. I pray, Gautama Buddha. Pray, give husband back. Give back to Melin.
Where did they take him?
Club. Everyone take to good time club.
Where is this club?
I was already there.
Where is this club?
Booker will find it. Just leave her be.
Why not Vox Populi help Chen Lin? Why not Daisy Fitzroy help Chen Lin?
Who would flying squad?
Cops. The kind who probably got their boot on Lin's throat asking him how well he knows Daisy Fitzroy.
Isn't she the one we're working for?
As a matter of fact, it is. Let's figure out where this good time club is.
Yep. Well, if you're gonna be on the wrong side, you might as well be on the really wrong side. Whenever somebody starts throwing around, banting around psychology terms like that, trying to make a statement like that, it always perks my ear a little bit. Only because I'm always looking for someone to say the incorrect thing because I'm so used to people saying the incorrect thing. And they got close, but they actually are still staying within the bounds of which, if you ascribe to, yeah. Just, plus, I mean, I always have something to say about Game Grumps. Not bad, just something to say because I watch him so often. I try to get my funny juice from there. Oh fuck! Oh damn! Heard about you guys. I can't remember how to fight them. I can't remember the secret. I don't believe that affects them. I don't think I can knock them in the air either. Hi there. Well, I'm getting my ass handed to me. Whee! Do I shoot the heart or the head? I can't remember. Yeah! Stop lumbering around, you jackass! Jesus H!
Great!
Face! Face will work. I'll go for the face. Go for that moneymaker, baby shaker. Booty breaker! Bring it. Whoa! Got you. Whoa, hi there. And what can I get out of your body? Cool.
I don't much care for you, Mr. DeWitt. I must admit, you know your way around a brawl.
And let's get this gear. Pyromaniac. When struck, 50% chance to burn nearby enemies. Victim take 400 damage over 3 seconds. DPS. Damage per second. 133-ish. 133.333 damage per second. Alright, let's go on in here.
Sorry about what there it is, Mr. DeWitt.
Now we just need to head inside and find Mr. Lin. And just call me Booker.
By the way, that little bit of dialogue, just call me Booker, and her trying to say Booker, is actually important for later. But it's way later that that's important. I missed dialogue of her apologizing. Damn it. Sad. Your ass is about to get sad.
My boy, you know the best kind of interview is one where the applicant doesn't know he's being evaluated. But I've watched you since the other day at the lottery. You're a brute. And in times like this, I could use a
What do you
brute.
want, Fink?
Labor unrest is coming to it. Now, Fitzroy has got the jungle all riled up.
The jungle.
A man like me could have use. of an old Pinkerton like you.
Let's find Chen Lin and get the hell out of here.
Now, all I ask is that you finish what you started to it. Wouldn't want to disappoint the other applicants. Our first candidate is a veteran of Peking. Now, what's that they say about old soldiers? Frankly, my money's on you. He's something of an old hand at handling explosives. Only man I know who hasn't lost a limb working with them. Yet.
Fireman, be careful!
I know, I heard. I got the news. I heard the news today, old boy. And catch the ammo.
Thanks!
About a lovely man who made the grade. And though the news was rather sad. Where the hell? Ah, they're ruining me.
More time to look.
I need more time to find where that medkit station was. It was upstairs, wasn't it? And thank you. And where'd you guys go? Now that you have to kind of come more to me. Oh, RPGs. I do like role-playing games. Let's use up the hand cannon first. Come on. And hi there.
You're a pistol, DeWitt! A pistol!
Yeah, I'm trying to find. There you are. I'm trying to find the only person on the screen who has an icon when you get too far away from him. Yeah, that guy. You seen that guy? Where are you? Where are you?
Yes! Quite the eager beaver, isn't he?
Which one, me? Talking about my wow.
This young
My beaver?
go-getter is a former devotee of Lady
Oh god, one of the crows.
But without the old gal, they don't know quite what to do with themselves. Picked this one up at a hiring fair for a song. Ho ho ho! Good show!
Skeet shooter. Skeet! Ah, skeet.
That's it! That is it! That sort of ambition, my boy, will serve you well at Fink Industries!
Funnel. Hi there. Hi there. Miss. I missed. I missed again. I missed both times. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Wee, come here. Come here, I want to play. Face.
Now, enough of the opening acts. Your true rival is an expert with the automata. Wants to replace
damn it.
all our security with machines. I'll give the old boy credit, though. It would be fewer mouths to feed.
More time to look. Here, ammo.
Thank you for the ammo.
Booker, the gears.
I know. I've done this before. This is what I like to tell people, but getting behind him is actually a bigger pain in the ass than it's usually worth.
Congratulations here, my boy. Keep it up.
And wow, get off of down. Hi, catch out. I was about to go get that. Where are you guys? Hi there. Use up all this.
Congratulations, DeWitt!
I got the job.
When your name was first passed to me, I wasn't quite sure you were the man for the job. But now, I can say with certainty that I was quite wrong.
I'm not interested in your job, Fink.
Now, I know all about your little job for Fitzroy. But do you really want to take her offer over mine? Do you know how many people would kill to be head of Fink security? You're a tough nut to crack, Mr. DeWitt. A tough nut. But I promise you this. I will get what I want.
I like how everyone acts jovial and then has their, like, I'm gonna fuck you up voice. Like,
I think that's the way down.
everyone has their I'm gonna fuck you up voice in games like this. I love the I'm gonna fuck you up voice. Where it all of a sudden goes from, ha, you're a tough day, I'm gonna fuck you up. Like, that's the actual, like, how it goes from, I'll fuck you up. Every time. The First Lady. I think I've read this one. Is it her dead? Nope. The First Lady. Oh, it's the old film footage ones. That's the first flight of the First Lady. Yes, it did a loop-de-loop. No, it just went steadily in a circle? Oh, that's boring. I do like that guy's voxophones, though. Just because each one of these has a story and usually it doesn't go exactly the way I think it'll go. His is definitely one of the ones that doesn't go the way I think it'll go. I don't know what expectation I had, but the last voxophone you get from him is not how I saw that happening at all for any reason. So let's run back here. Somehow Elizabeth knows this is a way down, while all indications show that this is just a back passageway with no stairs. You know.
I had thought you a fool, dear brother, when you told me that you heard wonderful music trumpeting from holes in the thin air. I began to doubt your mental integrity. But not only have you made your fortune from these doodads, you have lit the path for me as well.
So, okay. These two having a conversation. It would be 2012 before I like the likes of you, pretty much. Whoa! So. Oh, I almost shot Elizabeth. So, these two having the conversation. Please do me a favor. Remember their conversation for me. Thanks. Just talked about that. That's all. Wasn't much conversation to remember. Well, there's a reason.
Catch!
You don't have to remember the specifics. More carbines. Who are you looking at? What? I didn't know that already appeared here. That is Preston, wanted Vox Anarchist. Someone who we just saw killing pig stickers, I believe in the last video, is on this board of wanted. So I want you to, yeah, he's on there. Does that say anything about, oh, Chen Lin, down in 9. Who else can we...
Look, Chen Lin, cell number 9.
See who's in cell number 6? I cannot remember if that's still there if you killed him. If you kill him instead of letting him be, I do not remember if he still appears in cell 6, but yes, he will be down there.
On it.
I used to work for folks like Fink.
Really?
And I was with the Pinkertons. They call us in when the workers got restless.
To do what?
Demonstrate the folly of men striking, throwing down tools.
You hurt people.
I'll tell you this. Sometimes there's precious need for folks like Fitzroy.
Why?
Because of folks like me.
There you go.
So, I almost said there you go when she was saying there you go. So, that kind of shows you the thinking of like who he tried to say who did it benefit to have people like the Pinkertons, and he's telling you honestly, it benefited people like DeWitt. So, yeah, this game gives you every turn to show you that maybe you're not working for the best person. The cipher's in here. There it is. There's a code book.
That's it. That's the book for the clock shop.
Yep. I knew. Once I saw this room, I was like, I remember things. I have memories. I done do a thing once. Okay, and no, I don't need the pistol. But I do need to play. Oh, she's gonna do it.
Tell us what you know about Fitzroy, you goddamn gook. You know you can hear us. You want to say something? Or you want us to bring in Mrs. Lin for company? Throw a bucket of ice water on him. We got 3 more to bring in tonight.
The terminology. I'm not gonna apologize for the game because I didn't make the game. So.
What's that smell?
No privies.
To tax the black more than the white, is that not cruel? To forbid the mixing of the races, is that not cruel? To give the vote to the white man and deny it to the yellow, the black, the red, is that not cruel? But is it not cruel to banish your children from a perfect garden?
What people have done to deserve to be locked up in a place like this?
Fink don't need much of a reason.
No. No, he doesn't.
And what is Columbia, if not the schoolhouse of the Lord?
Yeah, Zachary Hale Comstock, all of his reasoning is fucked up.
Slate. He looks... You were right. Sparing him was no mercy.
Yeah. I know. Slate is not in a good... He's not in a good right now. Can you finish him off here, though?
I suppose that was what he wanted.
Yeah, he's still blinking, though. I do remember that. Yep. Blinking. They didn't fix it. Eyes of movie's still blinking. He's still alive. And I'll get that.
Can you help me out with this lock?
Child's play.
So jovial after seeing me shoot a man in cold blood. Yep.
All yours.
Thank you. Gear. Laying off skyline increases movement speed. 50% faster for 5 seconds. No thanks. I did just a shimmy shuffle shake right there. The SSS.
Can you unlock this?
She's never done it before in her life.
This is it, isn't it?
Yep. Number 9.
Mambo.
Done.
Number 9.
DeWitt, you're a lion. But you can't blame me for looking after my own interest schedule.
Catch.
Now I know Fitzroy has come calling, but I think you'll find your business with her has come to an end. Lions walk with lions, DeWitt, not hyenas.
You're not being nice. There's a lot of blood going in there. Bet you can't guess what happens in there with all these instruments right there, too. Wonder what I'm gonna find. I don't know. And... Hey, dude. You there? And... Pooled blood and the pulp of a face. I was trying to see if how much detail you can still see in the face in this game. Just about as much as the last. They kind of hide it.
We're too late. God damn it.
This is what he meant.
Yep.
Now we need to find someone else to make those guns.
No.
Dead is dead, Elizabeth.
Dead is dead.
What? Where the hell did...
I see heads.
And I see tails.
It's all a matter of perspective.
Why are you following us? Who sent you? Comstock? What do you want?
What do you see here, from this angle?
Dead.
Listen.
And that angle?
Alive.
Booker. Chen Lin.
This is becoming rather awkward.
Yeah, I love these guys. These are probably my favorite two,
This
like...
one needs a bit of a nudge.
These are probably my favorite people, like, here.
Spell it out for him, I suppose.
Yeah, keep going.
Ah, your silence betrays you, brother.
No, you're just the only one that voiced these extra lines in here. Yeah. You're creepy, though. You're creepy. I'll give you that. So.
The body's gone.
It was never here.
It's another Columbia.
A different Columbia.
The same coin.
A different perspective.
Heads.
Tails.
Dead.
Alive.
We have to go through to this other Columbia, but how?
It's like riding a bicycle.
One never really forgets.
One just needs the courage to climb aboard.
By the way, you can forget how to ride a bicycle.
If we go into this tear, I don't think I'll be able to bring us back. Are you sure you're ready?
Weird question. Did you get... Nope, I'm gonna save the weird questions. Oh, they're gone. Open tear.
Okay, open it.
Look. There's no blood.
And no body.
It's another world, Booker. Another Columbia.
Something tells me one dead gunsmith ain't the only thing that's changed.
Nope. I want the repeater. I do enjoy me some repeater. No, I want the repeater. I'll have that for a few. Oh, I gave up my carbine for that? Oh, no. Didn't mean that. Never mind. Just kidding. JK. Rowling. Didn't mean it. Alright, let's go up these stairs and see what all the chanting is about. No! More spinach! Like, we shit green enough as it is. Okay, cool. I mean, you can do whatever war cry you want to do. I'm just saying. Can I shoot them through here? Yep. Well, there's that. That doesn't change anything in the game. I just wondering things. Don't think bad of me. It's a game. Slate's still in here. You still blinking? Hey, blinking. Yes, you are. You're so alive. Excuse me, people. Excuse me.
Fitzroy. Come on, you piece of horseshit. Tell me about Daisy. What?
Scarfield says cut him loose. Then bringing his tools to the lockup. Keep him clean, I guess.
Why?
What are you, the Columbia Gazette? The chick's wife got friends in high places. Come on. We need to sell.
Yep. That's what happened in this reality. However,
I don't understand how Chen Lin is alive now.
We're in a world where he was never murdered. Somewhere we'll find out why, I suppose.
I don't suspect you can change something like that and have everything else remain the same.
no, and you just found out why. He's got a wife in high places. A cook. Daisy Fitzroy. Why? Oh. Morgan Creed. Is that what he's going by right now? No. I didn't give anything away by saying, because you see his face on every voxophone he plays, so.
These men.
Yep.
I killed them. They were dead.
Not in this world.
However.
Look at their noses. They're
I'm disgusted.
all bleeding.
Sick.
Yep.
One of me. Who do I hate? You can't tell which one. To hear who's the I? Which one hates which?
What do we do?
Yep. They got some issues, and that's your first viewing into her powers and the side effect of them.
Remember what?
Being dead.
What is going on here, Sansmark? As my head of security, I suspect you'll want to find out how these two slipped in your hand and what they were doing in the basement.
Hi there. I should use this up. I need to get a real second gun. Hey!
I will kill you!
Me first.
In the other world, he was the one who was strung up on the wall.
In the other world? This whole business makes my head hurt.
Yep. Don't worry. We're not finished with heads hurting. I can't remember what all is different, so I shall search for a clue. Oh, I didn't get this last time.
What's that?
Free sample. Can't you read the sign? Damn. This girl be dumb. I know a free sample when I see one. Gosh. Wait for me to get a hold of... I used to, like, when my mom used to go to Sam's. Costco, Sam's, if anyone knows this and they're younger, holla if you hear me. This is one of those things that everyone goes through. Didn't you love it when they went to the store like that and you're like, ah, like you have to go with them and you're not happy about it. And then you remember like, oh, it's Saturday. It's samples day. Man, what did that actually make your, like, oh, just walking down the aisles and being like, oh, what's this you got? You heated it up? Delicious. Like, they know you ain't buying shit. You are 10 years old in the store. You're not the one with the, now, 10 years old at the store, I many times actually was the one with the cash actually doing the shopping. Was not uncommon for my mom to hand it over. Because I did a lot of the shopping and cooking and all that. When very low on health, killing an enemy gives health. Okay, cool. It just sample day was the best day in the world. And you got pieces of shit that would try to call you out on that. And I'm like, you fucker, like, the only reason you gotta be calling me out on this is either A, you're a manager, or B, you're just pissed that I got to it first. Like, it would always piss me off that one guy would come up and be like, haven't you been in this life once, sir? It's like, fuck you, don't make me go to aisle 7 and get a clown wig just to get some more of this shit. You know you're gonna eat some later. Like, you're gonna have her make a little bit more than's gotta be made so that you go over there and be like, great job, you can clean up, and then you're like scarfing that shit down as your lunch. Fuck you. Gunsmith set free. All of a sudden, it's different up here. What was I talking about? Gunsmith set free. All charges dropped from Chen Lin. For Chen Lin. What could have led to this reversal? The smart money's on his brother-in-law, Fink's head of security. Fink. Yep, that's right, folks. Wife looks a little different. Wife's brother was the man we just killed. Yep, we killed the wife's brother to get back the husband. This today has been Days in Our Lives. Like this episode. Comment, like, subscribe, Days of Our Lives. I don't just fit. That's the same one. So, we're going to go back over there. We're going to see things be a little bit different. Can't go that way. There's a gate. Of course, these bodies are still here just fine. I missed you twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. Wow. Hold on. Where? Well, I can't hit shit, so... Glad I held on to this gun when I can't even use it. Out of ammo. Whee! Hi there. Yes, slightly lead people you're trying to shoot. Don't shoot behind them. Shooting behind them doesn't produce results, as the bullets will land behind them. Anyone else need any more advice for today? Want to hear more stories about me, like, getting a good Sunday lunch by having samples? That any kid should have had that, though, as part of their childhood. How was that volley gun thing doing here? Is that
Oh, take it.
Thank you. Much obliged. Something like that is what he said. What you got, boy? Whee! MLG 10 out of 10. Pro. Flappy Bird. Oh yeah, you're over there. I believe I can fly. I can fly. I can fly. I believe. What was I even saying in the first place? Man, my sidetracking mind sometimes is just like, I'm sorry, were you thinking of something that sounded reasonably smart? Here's some dumb shit to say out your mouth hole. Just go ahead and repeat after me. Like, that's... That's how my brain just sometimes works. It feels like I have something smart to say, and then my brain is just like, no, that's... that would give a bad impression. What's that impression? That you have a brain. Your audience doesn't approve of the brain. You have a very low ratio of people who like your brain side. Oh, what are they like? Like... Alright, I'll just repeat that, I guess.
Alright, give me a second.
Alright.
Broken clock tolls at midnight.
Which clock?
Which clock indeed?
This looks like the one.
Yeah.
Set it to midnight.
One of these two. Blam! Oh my god. I'll be your crying shoulder. I'll be... Something like that, right? I heard that song forever. Lockpick bag.
I came to Columbia because I believed in God and because I believed in honor. But Slade has shown me this. There is no God in shutting our brothers out from the family of man, and there is no honor in defending those who are strangers to its meaning. Perhaps in Finkton there is one more deserving of my service.
Family of man. That's nice, ambiguous. What does that actually mean term in this game? As your definition, if it's a little screwed up, probably fits the bill. It's like, oh, family of man means everyone inclusive. Yeah, but maybe we don't include I mean, maybe not that guy. Maybe a family of man minus that guy. Yeah, flip that shit through a wall.
Much obliged.
I can't, she's the only character that I don't blame for clipping all the time. Like, oh, look at her character clipping. She rips the fucking fabric of time and space open for tears. Like, I can't fault her for being like, I'm gonna flip a coin through a wall when we just saw Chen Lin dead. Hard to believe a Chinaman. Ah, damn it, I didn't read it again. We just saw him dead, and it's like, he's gonna be alive now.
No tools.
Let's go find that gunsmith. He's upstairs now.
Yeah. Did you notice, though, what they said about the machines and tools, though? When they locked him up, they said, take that, let him go. So, when she says that, I'm always thinking, the fuck are you listening to? Like, are you actually listening to the shit that's happening around you?
Look. The shrine. It's a figure of Comstock now.
Burn it. Sure as hell is. And he has some issues. Yeah, crank it. That's a whole different meaning of crank it. Especially for a guy. You are bleeding out your face.
Mr. Lin? Chen Lin? Excuse me, Chen Lin?
Who are you? You speak up. Speak up! Can't hear you over all these machines. Very loud.
I'm Booker DeWitt.
Stand back. These machines very dangerous. Wait downstairs with Mrs. Lin.
Daisy Fitzroy sent us. We need to talk to you about getting some weapons.
Machines very dangerous. No place for stupid people. Want to lose pretty head?
Mr. Lin.
Downstairs.
What is wrong with him?
Remember him dead in that cell? Maybe in some way he remembers that too.
Woman, get over here!
How would you reconcile that?
I don't know.
Did I miss my opportunity because of his first animation? Like, stop backhanding me, bitch! Like, look at that. He's just like the softest, gentlest backhand. He's just like, I'm gonna get my point across one of these days.
Heal my husband. Calm his troubled thoughts. Ease his burden. Bring Chen Lin back to me.
Excuse me, ma'am. I'm looking for Mrs. Lin.
Mrs. Lin?
No, I mean a little Chinese lady. She was...
Booker, this is Mrs. Lin.
They took Chen's tools. What's he got without his tools?
Well, your husband is a bit out of sorts.
Really?
Work again. Maybe if he could work, he'd...
Mrs. Lin, can you tell me who took your husband's tools?
Goddamn police. They took them and locked them up in the impound in Shantytown.
Yep.
Would having his tools back fix his mind?
Who cares? We're not getting any guns if Chen Lin doesn't have his tools. Let's head to Shantytown.
This is the first time in all of their logic when I am confused in what they're thinking. Because they just saw his tools and they know how big and heavy they are. What the fuck do they think they're gonna accomplish? We're gonna head on over there. Grab his tools. Get it up on your shoulder. What? Just put it on your shoulder, it'll work. Like, I don't understand the logic there. So that is one of the places in this game where I'm just like, what the hell just happened? But I'm gonna leave it off right here. So an autosave will happen so I can pick it up at the same place with all the same stuff. I'm gonna go through here real quick.
Did you notice? Lin had a bloody nose.
Seems to be in style.
This tear. I'm not so sure it was a good idea.
Yeah, should have thought about that before he came, but that is not the first time I've thought of a situation where I should have thought about that before he came. So, thank you so much for watching. This episode in particular starts showing kind of like she's got a power that she doesn't fully understand, and the consequences for her actions are kind of vague at this point, but she already does understand that she's creating a world that they're going into where people are existing where they shouldn't be, and some people are existing when they aren't existing when they should be, and people are trying to put it together in their head when they're not the one that did it behind the scenes. So, and by did it I mean crossed through a tear and changed fabric of space and time. This is the one, though, at the very end of this game, when I talk about more about this game, I'll say this is one of the a few places where I start seeing that there's a loophole in the logic, because the logic of a game like this is kind of easy to have, like that one missed point where you have a cohesive narrative and then you actually try to put any true ideas of being able to do interdimensional or different parallel worlds or any kind of travel like that, where you start trying to put the pieces together of exactly how that would fit up, how that would line up, and how they kind of would line up within that. And those two guards being dead down there are the only time I think that in all of this I go, there might be something that's kind of off in that. So if it felt a little off to you, you're not the only one. But I'll save all of that for the end, if I even remember and get to it. But I'm gonna end it off for right here. So we're in a parallel dimension, pretty much, a parallel world. Another Columbia, another Finkton. We're going into another shanty town. And as you could tell, the prisons were full, but here, some things aren't adding up. Slate was dead in both of them. Yet the soldiers are back alive. Chen Lin's not dead in one, he's dead in the other. We'll get into all that later. I'll just leave it off for right here. I'm going to keep it to a minimum. So, thank you so much for watching. It's a charity channel, remember that. And guys, if you're watching to the end, remember this. Maybe it doesn't seem like much to you to be able to go and watch a video and then maybe click onto another video and, just watch snippets of videos. But it does mean a lot to me. Even the fact that you'd give another video out that's outside of a game you play a try. Because the little things do stack up, and it's those little things that I'm like really trying to bank on to steamroll the channel and make it something. So, like, there are other games I'm playing and I'm uploading that I know don't have hype behind them, or I'm really behind on them. But I do appreciate when you guys give it a try and just watch it, see if it's even your cup of tea at all. And there are going to be games I'm playing coming up that I'm just going to have more fun with, because I've had them spoiled for me one way or another. So, like, I'm already kind of critical of them, so I'm just going to end up having fun when they're obviously supposed to be things like horror or whatnot. So, not every single game is going to be exactly what it seems like it's going to be. So, every now and then seeing if it's even your cup of tea, even if you don't think it is or you've watched another YouTuber do it, it is appreciated. So I do thank all of y'all who are subscribed, and you're not just subscribed for one series I'm doing and then you're moving on. But I'm going to end it off right here. Maybe I should have that talk at the beginning of a video for once. But thank you so much for watching. The whole point of that is to say I do want this to grow, because here's the thing, guys. One day I want this to be a channel where you're all of a sudden turning to it, and I don't have to turn you down. I don't know if that's that's the loftiest goal, or if that's a stupid goal, or if that's, if I'm gonna look back at it and be like, I had lofty dreams and I'm sad I couldn't, live up to them. But I never thought I'd be in a position doing this in the first place. I never knew my life was going to take me down this route. I never knew my family was going to be sick and I was the only one that was going to have a monoderm of health left to them. And it's my way of saying you never know when, your goodwill also will help out. So I do thank you guys for watching and sticking around and watching and listening to the videos. But I do also thank you guys when you take the time to realize that what you're helping me build the channel up is in times could even be helping you at some point. And that's no reason to try or to give time or effort or anything. I should probably talk about all this in another video, but it's been on my head that maybe I should actually say out loud one time that all of this might one day be to help you. I can't help my brother anymore. The spark and everything that makes me want to do this channel, I can never help him again. So it's not like I'm doing all of this to help him. It's one day to help other people not be in that position. So, and that other person might be someone or might be, that I would love it if it grew up into a channel that you could know someone who's in a medical, crux of a medical crisis, and it's an organization like I'm trying to build up that all of a sudden can just step in and be like, I can make this better. Maybe I can't make everything better, but I can make this better than what it is right now. I hate that the whole world feels like it revolves around money. I can't fix that. So I guess I'm just playing into the system. But all things that you say when it's after midnight and you're still recording and you're still up late. So, and plus I'm still a bit sick. So thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate you guys sticking around. I do appreciate your support and everything that you guys are doing. So I'm gonna sign off for right now. I really do hope you enjoyed yourself. I am hoping this is a bit entertaining for people. I do love this game, so I'm hoping other people do also. And but I'm gonna sign off. hope you're liking it, and I hope to see you back here really, really soon. Bye! You might wonder to yourself, what is it saying? Did you hear it? How about that time? Did you hear it? Peekaboo. Yeah, you're creepy.